Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for Mental Stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Go now. What's up, family? What's up, family? What's up, family? Yes. It's your brother King Simon right here on K.S.P. TV. Having a good time tonight. Today we got a good show for you. Wherever you're broadcasting or listening, or whatever time you may listen to this broadcast, you know the African, Cuban, Jamaican Maroon who lives in Brooklyn is broadcasting today, my friend. We got a special shoot for you. We're broadcasting live on Facebook at King Simon. Also, we're broadcasting live at KingSimonPresents, K.S.P. TV. And we are also broadcasting live on the Numerovation Nation. Today we got a special guest with us today, and this beautiful sister Osunfemi. Osunfemi is going to be with us. Let's give her a well-deserved round of applause. And she got a new book, y'all. She got a new book. She's an author. She's part of the authoring, and of course, this beautiful sister is not only an author, she's a cardology coach. Oh yeah, she does cardology. So we might talk about that, but we're going to deal with the book officially. And of course, if you want to contact her, her IG is Osunfemi _Wanbi and _Njeri. And of course, the email to get in contact with her was littlewarriorwomanbook@gmail.com. You can spread love via Cash App at Osunfemi, $Osunfemi, and Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri at gmail.com for PayPal use, of course. So we're going to have a good time today as we touch on some great things about this great book that she has. And it's called Little Warrior Woman, just like Mama. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. So it's 3 minutes before the top of the hour. 3 minutes before 1 o'clock. 3 minutes before 1 o'clock. And in New York City, at least on the East Coast, it's 3 minutes before the top of the hour. And we're going to have her coming up exactly at, of course, 1 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock her time. She lives in LA. So, and of course, remember, do support the Cash App. Remember the Cash App, that's Carbon Royalty. Support Carbon Royalty. If you enjoy the show, if you enjoy any of my shows right here on YouTube, that's Cash App, $King Simon 3158. Circulate the love and the love will come back to you. www.paypal.me/King Simon. Also, this coming Wednesday, we're going to talk about it on the Ministry of Numerovation on YouTube. And we're going to be speaking about math is balanced feminine and masculine energy. Because a young lady was on Light Burley's channel the other day, Mr. 50, one of the 52 Block Masters, and he was breaking down about math. And then she says math is a masculine thing, and I had to respectfully correct her that in the hands of Europeans, it was predominantly became masculine. But in the hands of ancient people, they understood the balance. And the balance of math is when you understand the spiritual concept and the physical concept. Spiritual and energetic, intuitive concept comes from the feminine, and the physical and the assertive concept come from the male. So, and that's why I tell people to read Dr. Africa's book, the textbook of holistic health. This particular book right here, which I'm going to show you. This is a good book to get because he touches on all of the balance and finding Ma'at in African. This is the textbook, not the one that's on Amazon. Go to his website, lailaafrica.com, and get the book. Laila, you see his first name right there? And then go to Africa, lailaafrica.com, and get the new textbook before he transitioned. It's a thicker book. It's over 700 to 800 pages. And he talks about the balance that man and woman has. Okay, so we're going to be talking about that on Wednesday on the Numerovation Nation. So make sure you subscribe on my channel called the Ministry of Numerovation on YouTube, and you will definitely get to hear that dissertation. Also want to big up some sponsors. Camille Orta, licensed real estate salesperson. Big up to her, 718-916-9129. Also big up to Pedal Wise once again. Remember, if you want that coupon code, make sure you go to pedalwise.com. That's pedalwise.com. And the coupon code, the 10% off coupon code is King 2021. So make sure you show love for that particular sponsor. Also, sponsored. Also, another good sponsor. We have Better Health Shop. Oh yeah, Better Health Shop got some. They got a whole lot of stuff. They got colon detoxes. They got, of course, burdock root. They got monatomic gold, colloidal silver, and you can actually text them and give them a call. That's 1-800-820-7822. That's 1-800-820-7822. And you can go to their website, Better Health Shop. .etsy.com. I see our guest in the backstage. I do see our guest in the backstage. We'll be coming to her in a few seconds. And I want her to say her name correctly because I might be butchering it up, because we lost our African languages back in the day. But before we do that, let me go to, of course, Lloyd Strayhorn is two of his books are ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all times. And also my book is ranked number 30. Lloyd's book, his first book that he ever put out in the 80s, ranked number 8, which I'm surprised he should be ranked number 1. But his second book, Lloyd's Book of Numbers, is ranked 32. So I'm ahead of him, number 30. And of course, ranked amongst the top numerology books of all times, according to stats and according to Amazon stats and recommended reading all around the world. So I'm definitely honored for that. Lloyd had to push it in my head, of course. And if you do want to take his class, please take his intermediate class and his beginner's class. Well, beginner's class and then intermediate class. Go to www.lloyd-strayhorn.com. He's one of my teachers, and believe me, you will not be disappointed. If you want to take my course, it's already pre-taped. It's 8 hours, uncut, raw. If you want to take my course, believe me, you're going to have a whole different experience because I'm using chalkboard and PowerPoint. So I ain't playing with y'all. Shoo. And boom. If you want all of my books, you're more than welcome to get it on Amazon. But if you want to find a faster links to that, instead of you always searching, just go to Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree/King Simon the Numerovator. And let's see, last but not least, family. Of course, if you want to do a numerovation session with me, remember, I do not do readings. See, we got to remember, family. In the times of ancient and even the times of ancient Europe and all these so-called Europeans and all that, they called it advice and counseling. Queen Elizabeth, the Reagans, all of them called them advisors and counselors. We downgrade it when we call it readings. It's not a reading. We're consulting people and we're advising people through the use of these modalities. That's when you can step it up to the amount of finance that people like Evangelina Adams was making. She's the one that consulted the only J.P. Morgan. She was an astrologer, numerologist, and a palm reader. So come on now, let's stop playing with this and let's put it in its right content. So I do consultations. I do not do readings. The mathematics is so precise, it may seem like I'm doing reading, but remember, numerology and all these great cardology and all these great modalities bring out the intuitive faculties out of us, and then it helps us to connect with you even better. Understand that, family, please. And of course, I always have to have my content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represent the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters and its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. So, the sister that I'm about to bring on for y'all beautiful people. Oh, man. She's not only a very beautiful sister. I got good taste. So I know she's beautiful. I don't just pick any raggedy people. That's one thing I don't do. But everybody's beautiful inside. If they make themselves beautiful inside, then they're more than likely to come out beautiful outside. This sister is not only a cardologist, she's a cardology coach. She's not only an author. This magnificent sister is also a warrior woman work, and she's a cool crown creator. She has interviewed me on her channel, her IG before, and without any further ado, let's turn up the volume of the applause, family. Come on, all you people, all of you motherfuckers, I need you to welcome right here on the virtual stage of KingSimonPresents, who won
Peace. and greetings. That's amazing.
Let's do the motion. Let's do the motion. What's up, beautiful?
What's up?
I got you 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so you know I'm turned up still.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. What a way to get the day started over here in the West Coast.
Oh man, I am honored to have you here. First and foremost, want to thank you for reminding me that you're gonna become this author. This is your first book, my beautiful.
Yes, this is my first book.
Give you a round of applause. Give you a round of applause. Come on, you gotta join the authorship. All right. You join the authorship. That's it. There it is. That's it. And let me show them the front of the book because I got the front of the book right here. Woo! Look at that little warriors woman. Oh, just like mama. Oh my. You know, I'd rather you say I'd rather this be done just like your mama, other than the other stuff that they be talking about on the streets. When you just like your mama, like you know what.
But that's key. That's so important.
Exactly.
You're gonna be just like you're gonna be another version of your mother. That's why this book is so important. But before we hop into that, I want to give so much thanks and praise for all the work that you do in the community, for advising us, for coming on my show, for being the bright light that you are. You shine so much on all the people. So I just give so much thanks.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna give you applause just for saying that. I'm gonna give you the applause for saying that. It's not for me. It's for you. You know. But sister, first and foremost, let's take care of some of the business. Make sure people know where to get the book and all that. I like to start that off. First of all, these are two websites that she has: www.littlewarriorwomanbook.com and the Warrior Woman Shop. Now she got some great shirts and some great merch on that shop. Make sure you hit her up and show her some love. She's also on the IG and all of that under her name. Now I want you to say your name fully for me so we can get this. Please, come on.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, so
yes.
When I do shows, this is sometimes how I introduce myself. If the host is a little challenged, it's a challenging name. It's a long name. So my name is Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri.
Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri.
Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri. Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri. My name is Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri.
Osunfemi. Okay, so I'm gonna say Osunfemi. Oh, that's cool. That's true, sister. I'm gonna throw it out now, but sister, that's a powerful song. You know, you need to narrate that book too. You know, you play. You know, you need to do a narration on that book.
Yes, right now we're working with some wonderful folks, not in narration, but oh, do I say?
No. If you can't say it's cool, or you want to, it's up to you. It's up to you.
We're doing some narration, translation type situations with the book. There's many beautiful people who look like us who don't speak the languages we speak. So it's important. I found that when we traveled to Africa for the last 7 months in Tanzania, the culture, you know, is very beautiful. The people are very beautiful, but just in terms of having traditional ways, it's like only in an emergency. Like you got to be on the death dying bed to where I go to the herbs and things like that, or till I go to natural things. So, you know, this book is about keeping that those types of foundational tools around you every day.
Wow. And you know, and although I haven't gotten the book yet, which I just plan on getting it because it's definitely I got 10 grandchildren and another one on the way, so we need to keep that moving. It's just from 4 of my boys. I got 9 children. 4 of them are the ones making all these children. I had to talk to them the other day and say, look, let's buy this property so these grandchildren can run. I mean, this land that grandchildren can run and enjoy outside of the cities. So we're working on that, all of us together, at least until everybody get it. I know two of us already got it. Two of them already got it. But when everybody get it, everybody be welcome to, let's get this legacy popping. But I know
Yes.
this is a very important milestone for you, because I know you're a cardologist and you deal with the cards, but this, as an author, to create this generational wealth is very important, and people gotta remember. That's why it's important to tell your story or tell your child's story. Now, the name of the book is Little Warrior Woman, right? And of course, just like your mama. But tell me, what was the journey on writing the book, and why did you write that book? I know it's for your daughter, but please explain it to the audience.
So y'all getting all the juice. Now I'm just like, so the journey of the book was, so knowing that I'm a cardology coach, of course I'm going to be watching my cards, right? So I look at my year. This was 2019. Yeah, 2019. I look at my year. I'm born in June. So it's a midway point, and I see that I have a 3 of clubs. I might have been displacing it. So the 3 of clubs is the energy of the writer, and being very creative. And so those first like 4 months, I was just like, I'm not really feeling like writing, like it's not really coming through. I'm thinking it's music, it's not. Then I was working on actually another book, just speaking about sickle cell and my journey. But it wasn't coming until I was out of the hospital, and I was downstairs in my room, just recovering from that whole experience. And the book just came. I wasn't planning on writing a children's book. It just came.
Right.
And so I found any little piece of paper and pen and just chicken scratch. And that's how it came. And it was a beautiful experience. And I just politely just set it to the side and left it there.
And why did you do that? Why did you leave it there? Why did you just leave it there?
I had no idea what to do with it. Like, I wasn't planning on writing a children's book at all. And so I'm just like, okay, well, when it's time, it'll be time. Right now I have that. I got that in the bag. Let me just put that over there. So, I just let it sit.
Right.
And it hit me maybe, so that was like the end of October. May of 2020, I made a post on Instagram and was like, y'all know any dope illustrators? And I got a lot of DMs, a few comments on it, but I got a lot of DMs, people showing me their work, and I was just like, oh.
It happened, yeah, boy. It happened.
Okay. And so, I was like, I want this person, this illustrator, to be Black. I want them to be of African descent because of the imagery. Like, I wanted to connect fully. And then I was like, I wanted to be a woman. So there was one woman in particular who, I don't know if she sent something to me or somebody else tagged her. And I looked at her page, and it didn't like immediately reflect like something that I saw that would be in our book. But I was just like, I think it's her. I feel like it's her. And I spoke, we had a conversation, and it was just like an immediate gel. And it was she's just such a beautiful, divine energy. Her name is Brianna Washington, or B Sage.
Okay.
And she's in my lifetime spread.
Oh,
and
wow.
She was in my spread that year as my reward card.
Give her a round of applause. That's for her work. The cover looks wonderful. I can't wait to get the book. Can't wait to get the book. The colors and everything look like it really blended in, especially with your natural way that you carry yourself and all that you do. So it's very beautiful book. Even one of my friends who's beginning to author a book now,
I call her a friend because we friend for life because we knew each other since around high school days, and she basically one of those people that saved my life from doing the crazy adolescent madness back in the day. But it's so interesting because when she seen the colors, she said, "You know what? I like those colors." I said, you got to be able to blend those earth tones and make it happen. And it's a story about your daughter, correct? Is that your story about your daughter, or is it about someone else?
So we found that this little girl, this is not the official, this is not the cover. This is one of the prints. But
right.
My husband was like, she looked just like Prosperity. So that's our third daughter's name. It's Prosperity.
Wow.
And so her name in the book is Prosperity, but it's not necessarily based on her.
Okay.
But in a way it is. In a way it is, because her and her younger sister always come anytime I'm doing any spiritual work. They want to ring the bell. They want to, they want to be right in there. And so loosely it is about that interaction and how important it is to include your children in the rituals that you do. I had
very important.
A sister of mine, she purchased Cool Crown from me, and I was doing a live and she was like, wow, I never thought about sharing it with my sons.
Yeah.
And sometimes us, we're on our journeys a little later and we're just trying to get us straight so that then we can, give all that to our children, but you can do it at the same time. And that's really what this book represents and is about. Integrating your children into your spiritual or ritual practice. It's not a religious book.
Right.
But it's a spiritual book, and we're all spirits, so it's vital.
And let me just show the front of the book again, because what I see is such beautiful contrast of color, the way it's presented. And family, you can get this book called The Little Warrior Woman Book. .com at littlewarriorwomanbook.com. Something special for the whole family, especially children, and especially people that are connecting to their children and finding balance, because this is again, she's saying little warrior woman just like mama. And me being raised and going through different systems of martial arts and all that, and when I hear the word warrior, is very important to me, because I remember a dear friend of mine, Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, used to say we all have this saint, savior, soldier, scholars, healers, and killer energy inside of us, which was called the Warrior's Creed for us. And that's in the Nation of Islam. He was saying this to us in the FOI class. And I understood that even healers can kill and maim. Even if you break, you can put it back together. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we got to recognize. So why name it the Little Warriors book? Why did you name it that? Because I when I hear warrior, I envision the female warriors and the male warriors of the past and ancient, but they was also able to heal certain things, blend with nature, become one with nature. Why the word warrior, please?
So my that's kind of like my moniker. My one of my names is Warrior Woman. And I found a lot of healing in doing rituals, being a ritualistic person. And so A Little Warrior Woman, this is a book for children. So this is to encourage that inner warrior spirit. And not to negate it or try to, shut it up and, just but channel it, And so Warrior Woman is a title that my EI at the time, she gave to me. She was like, okay, Warrior Woman, because I'm, pushing through. I'm having all these children. Like, you have sickle cell. You ain't supposed to be having all these children. Like, what's going on? So she's like, you're really a warrior woman. And I'm like, ha, 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 ha. And it really just sunk in. And I wrote a song about it. Then it turned into an album. It turned into Warrior Woman .shop, having affirmative athletic wear. And it turned into this book. So Little Warrior Woman, being able to say that, or just saying that, evoking that name, is calling upon the children to really tap in, One of the beautiful things that I learned from this woman, her name is Dr. Phyllis, and she was saying that the heart is where your kingship and your queenship lies. But the mind is your warrior.
Right.
And so you knowing that the mind or the brain is programmable, we can't just be loosey-goosey with the children. We have to at least establish some level of rituals like brushing your teeth, washing your face, washing your body, having water, certain things in the rising, eating, like all those things are something that you ritualistically do. And so this is created to nurture certain spiritual activations.
Now, which one of the children do you see? Because each child that come through you come with a different experience. And I remember Dr. Phil Valentine saying that, children come through to teach us. We don't teach children how to be children. Children teach us to be better parents to them on how to be better parents. Which one of them did you see with the warrior aspect first, or do you see a different aspect of the warriorship in each one of them? Please point out and explain each one of them, please, if you can.
So I would say my last two girls, they are daughters of Oya. And like I said, like they'll be right there with me.
Explain Oya, please explain Oya to the audience that don't know.
Beautiful. Yeah. So this is like some Oya colors, all these types of colors. Not done on purpose, but not on purpose. It's divine. And so Oya is the transformer. She is an Orisha. She is a deity in the pantheon of the Yoruba tradition and spirituality. She represents the number 5, which is change, swift change. She comes through like she's the wind, she's the tornado. Sometimes she can bring forth some lightning, like her counterpart Shango. But, greetings from Germany. And so she is the energy of transformation. She can bring up hurricanes as well. So when you call on Oya or you invoke Oya energy, or when you see the winds really pick up, Oya is present, and you can call on that energy to manipulate it. Just bring change just peacefully. Let it breeze on through and let it not be so destructive. So she represents change.
And each one of them have that aspect of that changing energy.
Yeah, the last two.
And what about the first one? What was the first one like? Well, come on now, let's delve into each one of them, because they all represent something that came to teach you.
They represent change. They do. So my first child, so it goes boy, 2 girls, boy, 2 girls.
Oh.
So once I had the second boy, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be
yeah, they something else.
But the boys are both Jack of Clubs energy. So they represent Uranus, Venus energy. This age of Aquarian, type of energy. And my first daughter, her birthday was actually yesterday.
Oh,
and so she holds some 5 energy with the 5 of Clubs as well.
Right.
But it's a lot more silent, kind of laid back and chill. And then my second daughter, she's a Taurus, but she's also a daughter of Ogun. And she's a 10 of Clubs, and she's very strong and very direct and just on point creatively. I mean, in terms of drawing, singing, writing music, like she does it all. Definitely encourage that. And the last 2 girls are the Oya daughters, and my second son, like I said, is a Jack of Clubs as well. But they're different. One is Libra, one is Pisces.
Okay, yeah, they're different.
yeah. So the children have come to teach me a lot of beautiful lessons, and one of them is definitely being ritualistic. And having that level of foundation for them, because they come to teach us, but if we don't have any type of structure, then it makes it a little more challenging to cultivate them, to assist them in the right way. So again, that's what the book is about as well. They're teaching us, but we're also, when we read, we're spending time with the children. They're going to pull out gems that you never even thought about.
Exactly.
They're going to, want to know definitions of certain words. So it's a whole bonding experience that's created. And so when I would say traditionally, I can't give you no time frame, but traditionally you'll have like the grandparents, you'll have this Saturn energy in the household that will come to support the children, when they're very young, when they're babies, up until whatever point, grandma and grandpa feel like, okay, they're good, but that Saturn influence, the Saturn is a teacher. You learn a lot of lessons from Saturn. And so they say that, the ones going out and the ones coming in, they can be much alike. They can be very similar with each other. So we don't have that. You don't see that a lot in families, in particular Black families. So this book is allowing for the cultivation of those types of experiences with your children, to take that time to read the book, develop your own rituals. There's some things in there that y'all can do together, but it's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. It's up to the parents. It's up to the children, because they definitely will, like you said, definitely will guide you.
That's right. Now, those that are just tuning in, we are speaking to our sister, Osunfemi. And of course, she is now a new author. Welcome to the author realm. I know more is coming out of you too. I know a whole bunch more is coming. And of course, she's a Cardology Coach. We're going to talk about that also. And you can hit her up on IG, of course, at the name that you see below. And of course, you could hit her up via Gmail, of course, at Little Warrior Woman Book at gmail.com, and spread love via Cash App, of course, at $Osunfemi. Spread love. You know what I'm saying? And of course, her Gmail is right there also for PayPal if you want to contact her. It's because this is a labor of love, but it's spiritual love that she's doing. Because anything that comes out of us, like as a blueprint, comes from the spirit realm first and then manifests in book form, as I've recognized in all the 4 books that I've written and the more that I'm about to write. So I think that's I'm proud of you, my sister, for even taking that step and not just sitting on it. Like I know most people that I've known for years have sit on poetry books, old friends of mine, they're sitting on this stuff when no one else can tell your story like you. And even if you transition tomorrow, your child won't be able to tell the story that you started. You have to tell the story. And now it becomes generational wealth. It becomes something that can be of assistance, something they can remix over and over and over again, because it will never go out of style if those children still are there with you, and the grandchildren, the great-grand, all of that is going to be very helpful. Again, I'm very proud of you for doing this. Very proud of you. That's a feat. Some people are afraid of making that transition into authorship. Again, this is the book. This is the book, family. Little warrior woman, just like Mama. And as you can see, Sister Osunfemi is a warrior, and also she's a peaceful spirit and a peaceful soul. Don't get on her left nerve.
Yeah, that's why I hold my machete. So don't now.
Exactly. If I showed you my machete, you're gonna say, "Ooh, this brother got a machete." Yeah, right on my ancestral altar near my grandfather's, them, because they were very good at the machete. So, so so I'm glad that you've decided to write that. And how's your daughters and your family receiving the book now? How are they receiving the energy of what you put out now? How are they receiving?
They're very excited about it. I read it to them in digital form when I first started and revised it. So I'm getting like I'm seeing what they're thinking and how they're feeling about it. But they enjoy it. They love it. They're proud of it, which makes me so happy.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
When family and when people around you is enjoying, that's good energy, that's good vibes. It's a good ashe on your books. It's good ashe. And
Yeah.
that's what my first book, I tell people that I put so many names in that first book as an acknowledgement, but everybody don't know that I acknowledge them. A lot of people don't know. A lot of people just like, wow, you acknowledged me in the book, because they never got acknowledged. But it's that it just shows me that they wasn't keeping up with what I was doing over the years. And sometimes people don't keep up, because before you became Osunfemi, who were you before? What kind of person were you? Now you in the West Coast. Now, what kind of person were you before? Before we go into cardology talk, what kind of person were you before?
Well, because of what you just said, I do want to add that, like, the music that I put out, previously, my family, like, they kind of support my mom, definitely, because she sings with me. But other families like, oh, good job, but my family actually not came out, but like really supported financially. Like, they bought the book.
Oh, wow.
A few different family members. So I'm like, oh, wow, that's amazing. But before Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri, there was no, I'm just playing. There was me.
You're funny.
I have a 3 heart transformation this year.
Yeah, you something else.
It was me. It was a very powerful energy, but definitely nervous about letting me shine. Being able to stand front and center, in the stage, because I had a different, actually, Osunfemi Wanbi Njeri is a stage name.
Okay.
Before that, it's a spiritual stage name. But before that, I was Isoke Custom Designs. I made jewelry. And my husband was like, yeah, I want you to get on this song. You can just use your jewelry name. And so I'm like, I don't really like it, but I don't have anything else, so I'll use it. But a time came and I was just like, this is not resonating like it should be. I need another name. And so I went to my EI, and she and another EI of Oya divined on my name. It took a while, and that's what was brought back to me, and I accepted it. And so it means warrior woman who sings the praises of Oshun.
Powerful.
But I'm a 4 diamonds, so I'm gonna mix a little cardology in there to just speak about who I was before. Like, the 4 diamonds sits in Neptune.
Okay.
And so prior, I've been working on myself, working really up to this point, having 6 children, 5 of which are like back to back, healing myself, finding ways to create health and space for myself. It's a lot of time spent in isolation due to sickle cell.
Yeah.
So just really cultivating my strength, is who I was. And of course, a mother, a wife, supporting my family. But
how was that, making that balance? Because I had sickle cell traits, and I got to thank Dr. Africa and Dr. Sebi that helped me get rid. Because when I did the first testing with the doctor, they said I had the traits when I was younger, and then as I got older, when I did the second test, I don't have it anymore. So how was handling, especially full-blown sickle cell? I don't even like to claim it. I don't even want to put it on you. I don't even like to claim that energy anymore. How is it having that and going through what you go through as dealing with that and dealing with husband and 6 children? How was that balance? What made Osunfemi deal with that, and how was it dealt with, and was the family around you supportive? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with, a lot of energy and things put on my husband's back to be able to support in that way. But at the same time, when I'm strong, he's like out, he's going out and doing what he has to do. So I'm there, supporting the family and doing all those things. We don't have a lot of support. We have a lot of love, but it's really just keeping them active, keeping them loving on each other so that they can teach each other as well. making sure they're active. I don't know how we do it, but like, oh my God.
No, because you got sisters that go through it and don't have any support, and it can be excruciating pain that they go through when they go through those episodes. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's an episode that they go through, and I've had friends that went through that, and like I said, if you don't change your diet, you don't change your mindset, the thing will last with you. So that's why I asked, because I know it can be stressful to have 6 children, a husband, taking care of the family, doing all what you got to do, and that can keep it on you instead of starting to get out of it. So, but I'm proud of the journey with you.
That key that you just said was your mindset.
Yes, your mindset. Yes,
your mindset. That's a foundational tool. Is your mindset. Because I have been hearing about Dr. Sebi for a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look into it.
Everybody do that.
And that's when he was still alive, and I was like, you know what? I started to have pain one day, and I just, okay, I'm done. I'm switching up everything like right now. And so that's what I agreed to do. And there's been,
ups and downs.
Right ways. There has been ups and downs, but it is a mindset switch. The beginning of 2020, I started to practice hypnotherapy.
Me too. That's interesting. Me too. I went down that road.
Yeah, hypnotherapy is amazing.
It's the real deal, yo.
I think some years a little down the line, I might be a hypnotherapist too, just because it's so dope.
Shout that person out. What's the person's name? Shout that person out, please.
Oh,
you remember? You don't remember? It's all right. I know one. I have one with me. I know her for 24 years. She's been doing it, but. Yeah,
okay, I might need to talk to your person. But so there was these videos. It was with Mind Valley, right?
Okay, Mind Valley. Oh, yeah. Right. I know Mind Valley.
But when I heard her speak, it spoke to a particular part in my being. And I was like, I'm just going to do it.
Right.
And so I did. And so little did I know that she had a part of the program in there called cell therapy. And so when I did that, I was just like, whoa, this is amazing. This is amazing. And, even the way I talk about sickle cell is completely different. Like the things that I want to do and that I'm currently producing around it is to be proactive with, cell therapy, like hypnotherapy, cell therapy, foods, your attitude, all those types of things to really focus your mind, because sickle cell is the king of diamonds. So it's a powerful energy, right? You got to direct it. You can't let your mind fall into some of the narcotics that they put you on. You can't let your mind fall into, this is happening again and again. Like, focus on what you need to happen. And that's very important. And that hypnotherapy, I was on KT's week-long cleanse with.
That's good. Yeah.
Black Magic.
Black Magic, yes, right.
And
I was there.
You were there.
I was able to get on the WhatsApp team, the group, because I'd be busy. We doing a lot of services and consultations. So, but I was there with the whole CMOS breakdown and fast and all that. Yeah.
So I was doing that. That was the beginning of 2020. And I was going to greet the sun every day.
Yes.
It was one day I was doing yoga and I was really hitting those sun salutations. So I was sweating and I didn't properly dry myself off. Now my body is feeling clean and strong. But when that air hit, I was like, wow, this could really send me to the hospital right now. And so I just started thinking about everything she was saying in that cell therapy session. And I just replayed it, and I was just literally talking to every cell in my body, just giving it praise and honor and respect. And this is what I'm commanding for you to do. Command cell therapy. That's the other word that I was missing. Command cell therapy.
Right.
And my God, I was able to continue up to where I normally will stand and say prayers and come back down. I didn't stay for my full prayer session, but I came back down. I started on my T's and everything, and I did not have to go to the hospital. I was like,
but and that's good, because many people like Billy Carson and even brother Darby Hammett used to speak about commanding the ancestral energy within yourself. Because praying and begging mode don't work. You gotta direct it and like, yo, I'm not doing this. Like
exactly.
one day my sister came to me like a couple of years ago and said, oh, I had a dream about prostate with me, and I said, oh no, I'm not taking that in. Matter of fact, I'm commanding that my prostate is stay strong. And sure enough, when going through the testing, nothing was up, because I'm commanding it. I'm not going to fall and succumb to what she threw at me, because I know born on the number she's a mental child. So I know she tried to throw those little mental stuff on me, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. That is not. So you got to command. And
doctors will do that. People will do that.
People will do that. Friends, family, all of that will happen.
You have to. I'm like, I defy the odds. Like, no.
I wrote on my Facebook and Instagram and said, yo, we are the miracles. We just need to recognize that we are the miracles. We're all miracles. And we just got to recognize it mathematically, cardology wise, astrological wise, all of that. And I want to get into the cardology so people understand, because a lot of people don't understand that science and how deep and where it comes from. And I want you to go into it. One day we'll probably do a whole full show where people could call in. You could have some fun with them and, do some readings if you want online, and because you do it already on your IG. So please, people, go to our IG now. Boom, go to our IG. She be dropping that wisdom up there, So hit her up on IG and tell the people what is cardology and where does it come from, and why do you use it in helping you and guiding you all throughout your life? Go ahead.
Ashe. So cardology is a esoteric science that encompasses symbols, numerology, and astrology. It is a map, a calendar of everything. Of everything. Everything holds a card. This table, this chair, everything that has a date or a name holds a card energy. It is said to have come from Atlantis, the Atlantean people. It is also said to have derived from the three wise men in terms of, Christianity sense. But it came to me by way of my great grandmother. And she made her presence known to me when I read her name, and she was just like, what? Got long enough. And so she made her presence known to me. And so this is actually one of the modalities that she's showing me how to really just tap in through and to. But this is not necessarily end all.
No, of course.
Like this is just to get you a tap and then soon to be able to just see.
Right.
A lot of things I can see in flashes and dreams, but she gave this to me by way of Aquarius Maximus. So Aquarius Maximus is
Aquarius Maximus.
Yes, my teacher.
Yes, he's a beautiful sister.
Yeah, a beautiful sister who happens to be a 4 clubs. It's a 4 club day. And today I have a 4 club supportive energy of my Ace of Spades. So no coincidence that we're talking about the secrets of cardology. But it has many names. People call it astrology, people call it destiny cards.
Right.
But cardology is the science of the cards. And so you use it, or I use it. At one point, I would literally schedule my whole day. I'd look at the card of the day, my actual personal card, and how does that interact? How does that intertwine? What would best be suited for me to do in this energy? Because you'll find that you'll try to push on something, and it's just like, man, this is not working. Like I can't get through on the internet, or the key ain't like
Yeah.
it's not in alignment, period, with the energy.
Exactly.
And so the cards will allow you to see that on a day-to-day basis, on a yearly basis, on a 7-week basis, on a 7-year basis. What the energy around you is guiding you to do. And then the energy that's around you, so it's a beautiful tool.
Yes, it is.
That I use. You not requesting me, but you allowing me to be on your platform on this day. This day and you equal my reward card for the year. So I'm being rewarded right now with this opportunity to share about the book, about cardology.
Yes.
And so, when I see those types of synchronicities, it's not on accident. It is very much on purpose and divine. And it lets me know, okay, you're moving in alignment, because we could be having a completely different conversation. And that will let me know about the reward. The higher side or the lower side, which I'm vibrating in. So I know that I'm being blessed right now with this opportunity. So I give thanks.
No, I give thanks. I give thanks for you. I give thanks for you because I'm not as proficient at it. I do have books and been studying a little, but I stay in my lane, like I tell people, and I guide people to other people. That's very important, and and that's very important, especially Aquarius Max. I've sent people to Aquarius Max many times, and or people like Cosmophysics Raul Koo, who is unorthodox, but he knows what he does, what he do. You know what I'm saying? I believe I'm a very peaceful, unorthodox person, because I like to tap outside of the box, and that's just my energy. So people can get consultations with you and by contact you via the email and the IG too, right? They can get consultations with you, right?
Yeah. So a lot of people reach out via IG.
Okay, I got it.
IG is not, my best friend right now. I have a 3 of diamonds, Pluto. It's like I'm blocked, and I'm like, I'm blocked for how long? I don't know. But I can receive DMs and requests. I just can't, when folks are commenting, I can't comment. I'll send a message sometimes. Just.
Do you have a business number or anything, or you want to just give your email or whatever?
Yeah, the email is dope. The DM is great as well.
Okay. Yeah, not too much energy coming to you through phone. Okay, that's cool. Stay focused. No. I'm the one that I want people to text me. I like to control it all. I'm born February 1st, so that's a whole nother energy. So
Oh, indeed.
I gotta control what's coming my way. Yeah, so and a lot of people don't understand why it's important to not worship these modalities, but use it as a guide, because at the end of the day, it all came out of us. All of this stuff came out of us to be reminded while we're here in this realm, to be guided to where we got to go. And I'm proud of what you're doing. I'm proud of Aquarius Maximus is doing, and all the great cardologists and numerologists and tarot readers and astrologers. I'm so happy to see our brothers and sisters there, and that's why I want y'all to write books and put your faces on it, because we've seen the Europeans and Indians enough. People from India, but I don't mind India, because indigo is the dark blue black people, but some of them, they don't even acknowledge us.
Right.
But European has taken it over, and you should create your own cards also. I believe that would be a very big seller.
You told that to me, and I'm in mode. I'm in process. So I when you said that, I was like,
I was on your live. I said it, right? I said it on your live.
Yes, and I was like, I'm not gonna take that lightly.
Don't take it lightly. When I see
working to produce something to come out the top of this year.
Good.
It just didn't work. But right now, Spirit is pushing me to push the book. But I have I got a few things in the bag in terms of cardology specifically.
Right.
Cards, as well as a way for you to map out your energy. Right. So it's coming. I took that advice, and I've been structuring and manifesting and doing my Queen of Spades things to really bring the right people.
That's right.
To
Please let me know when that comes out. I'll be a hard support of it. Definitely gonna be on it because I got a whole esoteric section for me, boxes full of stuff, But me and my family. My sons are creating a library for the family and friends, so they can either take it out and mail it back to the library. But we're gonna build our own library in the name, And I think that's important. Real solid books, but you could also download or upload wherever. But I think it's important that we all build this legacy for the children that you have. You have 6 beautiful children. I have 9 beautiful children. And grandchildren are popping up out all over the place. So we gotta have this laid out for us. But anything you'd like to say to the audience before we close out? What would you like to say to the audience in regards to the book again, and in regards to your services that you offer on multiple levels, especially on this website, the warriorwoman.shop? Talk about all of that before we close out, please. What would you like to say to the audience?
Yeah, so Little Warrior Woman, just like Mama, is right now it's on pre-sale for another about week and a half. It's on pre-sale, so that means you'll get your book signed.
Good.
And if you purchase a bundle, you'll receive a beautiful bookmark with the affirmations in the book, as well as a print.
Wow.
That not all of them say I am success, but I don't have my frame with me because I'm out of town. But you can frame them, put them in your children's bathroom, put them in your office, whatever suits you. I have them in my office because I believe that, having that constant programming for yourself is important. Those constant reminders, like I am success, I am worthy. Those types of things to just and make an imprint on your brain so that you don't fall too low, and you don't go too high to where, you just keep it very balanced and productive on your mission and your purpose in this life.
Somebody asked if you teach classes. Do you teach classes?
Do I teach classes? I have a Warrior Woman workshop that I rolled out in October. I'm still finessing if I'm gonna, I'm really pushing this book. I have a lot of beautiful things that I want to do with it. So if that were to come, you can find it on my website, or you can just DM me, follow me on Instagram, or email me. Specifically in terms of teaching cardology, all that's going to be rolling out as well. Soon. I don't have a date yet. The book is priority for me right now. I'm so in love with this book.
It's a beautiful book, family. Look at the colors on this front book, this front page. Let me take this off first. But look at the colors and look how beautiful it is. A little warrior woman, just like Mama. We want to thank you so much for coming aboard and joining me on this journey. I want to thank you so much for being here and being a part of this journey that I'm doing right here on K.S.P TV. And also we're broadcasting on the Ministry of Numerovation, because on that particular channel I put numerology, astrology, and spiritual stuff on that. And also we're broadcasting on Facebook, and those that are hitting me up on Facebook and all those other channels, thank y'all very much for tuning in. And I'll send a salute to your husband, and give a group hug to your children for me. I don't know them, but I know them. I feel their energy from Mama, because they're just like their mama.
Yes, indeed.
Oh man, but thank you very much, Osunfemi, because beautiful spirit. It's a pleasure connected to you. I know you're in the west side, west coast. Where exactly are you? And you're in Los Angeles. Where are you?
Right now, I'm in Santa Cruz.
Oh, Santa Cruz.
But, we live in Oakland. We live in
Okay. I have a few martial arts schools out there for children. If you definitely a parent, a friend of mine, she teaches out there. Her name is Professor Zahelia. I've had her on. Anderson, very beautiful sister. She got her children, her cubbies. They be helping and training her husband too. They got a good. I might connect you with her on IG and so you hit her up if you want to. Dude, she's good. When I say she's good, she's good. She teaches the streetology.
Okay.
Yeah, male and female and children. Yes. So Yeah, it would be good because, you know, we're healers, but we are still got to protect ourselves wherever we are, you know.
Indeed.
You know, and I'm not saying that y'all probably don't. Maybe your husband is trained and whatever. I just want to introduce you to somebody out there you can connect with who's very spiritual and insightful.
Yeah.
All right.
Into wrestling, and the kids have done wrestling. They do jujitsu, and now
that's what she does. Jujitsu. That's what she does.
Yeah, the school club, you know, COVID and all that. So
Yeah. She's in the park. She's in the park.
Yeah, let me know. That would be awesome.
I'll connect y'all. Well, thank you very much once again, beautiful. Thank you for being a part of it, and enjoy the rest of your day, okay?
Thank you. You as well.
Thank you.
You as well. It's been a pleasure talking with you. I give thanks.
Give thanks. That's our beautiful sister, Osunfemi. That's right. Oh, man. A round of applause. This is the book, family. This is the book. My goodness, what a beautiful book. Look at the colors. Oh, man. Woo. Remember, you can go to the website. Go to her website. We're going to close out. I want to thank, of course, our sister Osunfemi for coming in and doing what she does and providing great information. Of course, this is all of her links, also emails and her Cash App and her PayPal and her IG. Hit her up. That's what it was all about, though. It's all about sharing, because sharing is caring. That's how we do it. I'm Brother King Simon, of course, right here on K.S.P TV. And don't forget, this coming Wednesday, we're going to teach on this. Math is balanced, feminine, and masculine energy on the Numerovation Nation, or the Ministry of Numerovation on YouTube. We're going to teach on that. I'm going to show you how the numbers is. Matter of fact, the word math starts with a feminine number first, and then it's a masculine, then it's a feminine, then it's a masculine. So it has the both dualities in the word math alone. So I'm going to show that how that vibration works. Also, if you want to show some Cash App love because you enjoyed the show, it's the Cash App, baby. $ King Simon 3158. And of course, PayPal.me/King Simon. Here's some of my sponsors. Don't forget, my sponsors are showing you love. Yeah, man. Make sure you go to check out my girl here, Camille Orta, licensed real estate salesperson. And tell her that I told you that you can get some consultation. I think she does free consultation, but she actually guides you on how to buy and how to get your credit on par. 718-916-9129. That's 718-916-9129. Here is the one, the only, pedalwise.com. Pedalwise.com got some great feminine tools to help eradicate or reverse the effects of fibroids. Yeah, man, and many other things that they can help you. They got womb sweeps and all that. And if you want that Pedalwise use, make sure you get that 10% off coupon. That's King 2021. That's King 2021. Just go to pedalwise.com and use the 10% off coupon. But you gotta buy more than this one thing. Show them some love, all right? King Simon's showing love to all of my sponsors. Don't forget Better Health Shop. They got Moringa, they got CMOS, they got Monatomic Gold, Colloidal Silver, Burdock Blue, and you can contact them by hitting them up on that 1-800 number that you see there. But you can also buy off of their shop called betterhealthshop.etsy.com. The 1-800 number is 1-800-820-7822. That's 1-800-820-7822. Show them some love. That's our sponsors. All Black-owned and operated business. And of course, Lloyd Strayhorn's book is not only number 8 and number 32, ranked amongst the top 100 numerology books of all time. And also my book, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, also ranked number 30 amongst the top 100 numerology books of all times. Make sure you take Lloyd Strayhorn's class. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. That's Lloyd-Strayhorn.com. And make sure you take my course or order my course. It's already pre-taped. 8 hours, raw, uncut numerology or numerovation, the basics of holistic numerovation course, the Bath method. I'm introducing the Bath method for the first time. So it's basics to start building what we got to build for you, so you can understand the numbers on a higher level. Bang! If you want to order my books, family, guess what? You can go to Amazon if you want to, but I'm telling you, you want an easier link, go to my link tree. That's King Simon the Numerovator. That's King Simon the Numerovator at Linktree. So if you want to get to all my links, all my merch, support King Simon the Numerovator. That's Linktree - King Simon the Numerovator. So make sure you go to that and you get to all of my links. Also, if you want to do a numerovation session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth to 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Remember, the study of numbers or numerology is applied mathematics. Learn how to apply your numbers and they will guide you. If you live outside of the United States of America, please use WhatsApp. If you live outside of the United States of America, Canada, England, the Caribbean, wherever, use WhatsApp. It's free, and we could set up the sessions through there. And last but not least, family, content disclaimer. The views, comments, and opinions expressed by guest speakers or authors on this YouTube channel do not necessarily reflect or represents the views and opinions held by this channel's broadcasters or its sponsors. Parental guidance is advised. Yeah, we're going to close out with Delbert Blair's prayers. Once again, we want to thank our beautiful sister, Osunfemi. Beautiful sister, 6 children, married. Show us some love, and that's the book. Little warrior mama. Little warrior woman, just like mama. Little warrior woman, just like mama. And, all right, we're going to close out with Dr. Delbert Blair's prayer. Oh, man. All right. Everybody take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Calm it down, family. Calm it down. We're going to do this prayer time. Dr. Delbert Blair has been very instrumental in my guidance over the years and many others in the so-called conscious community. And, of course, if you want to support Dr. Delbert Blair's legacy, I'm going to take me off the screen because you don't need to see me, but I'm going to put up the prayer right now. You don't need to see me right now. I'm going to put up this prayer. But if you want to support Dr. Delbert Blair's legacy, please go to his website, www.themetacenter2.com. That's www.themetacenter2.com. He wrote books, or they transcribed a lot of his main lectures into books. So he has, I think, 3 to 4 books online on that website. Big up to Tony and the whole crew, Brother Tony. Faraday Tech. Faraday Tech is that tech that can protect your computers and protect your stuff, the electronic stuff. Protectors like diodes, he has magnets, all of that is on there, much more at Dr. Delbert Blair's legacy website. That's www.themetacenter2.com. So let's close out with a prayer. Everybody take a deep breath. Relax your lungs. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let's count it off. Take a deep breath. Inhale. Plant your feet on the ground. If you are laying down, lay down straight and take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth, or inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, whatever way you want to do it. But let me repeat this prayer for you, and then we're going to do it twice. We're going to do it this way as an individual, then we're going to do it in a unified manner. Big up to my brother Ampu, Noble Ampu. He was on breaking down about harmonizing prayer, how we need to harmonize and put everything, everybody needs to do one prayer at one time. So as you're reading the board, family, you're listening to my voice. We're going to say it twice, first in a singular manner and then in a unified manner, okay? Ja, li, tu, uno, dos, tres. Please, universal creator, know in my heart that I love you. Please protect me and this planet on which I live now. Please open my mind, my spirit, and my soul to receive only truth and your love now. We're going to say it one more time this fine in a universal manner. I'm going to add the universality of it. to the prayer. So let's do it. Ja, lead, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Please, universal creator, know in our hearts that we love you. Please protect us and this planet on which we live now. Please open our mind, our spirits, and our souls to receive only truth and your love now. Thank you, Dr. Blair, for all that you shared with us while you was alive. Let's give him a round of applause. Dr. Delta Blair, good brother, good one. I was the last to bring him into New York. Worked with him before he transitioned. Man, yeah. Let's close out. In the words of Marcus Mosiah Garvey, of your mighty nation, you can accomplish what you will. One love, one aim, one destiny. And the words of Marcus and the words of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, regardless of land, label, or language, there is but one God or one creative force. Let's unite and be one with that internal energy, because the creator exists within us. Y'all be safe. Y'all be focused. Stay healthy. Stay out of people's business. But make sure you protect the babies, protect the women, and protect yourself. And sisters, protect your brothers, protect the babies, and protect yourself. Have a great day, afternoon, or evening. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, this is King Simon. Remember, make sure you go to my website, KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com, or Linktree at King Simon the Numerovation. Get all 4 of my books, and of course, that's the Numerovation for mental stability. Numbers are simple, people are complicated. Numbers are simple, children's health is important, and no promotion is bad promotion. Just spell my name right. Make sure you get them now on all my links. That's KingSimonPresents.wordpress.com. Go now.